Okay, QV. If you think you're driving around, it's quiet now. Just wait 8 minutes. Nick's gonna do some magic. Yeah, he does magic. KDSLG will. And Dustin takes it at the top of the hour. He'll do more magic. He'll take check-ins for the Boredom breaker net. So, yeah, them guys, they can go ahead and finish up what they gotta do, because they sort of get stuck in a chair. I hate to say that, but I think they don't mind it. So the Boredom breaker net will start in 1 o'clock on the hour. So 1 o'clock Eastern Time, KC8 FQV. And good luck to all the people to check in.
W8WKY.
Sounded like the repeater wanted to check in. All right, KC8FQV. I'll be just waiting for the magic to occur. KC8FQV.
AB8MO, AB8MO, KD8SLG. You want to test out Echolink for me there, Andy, if you're listening?
Sounds all right over here there, Just Nick. This is AB8MO.
Thank you, Andy. I don't sound too muffled. I'm on the 991A.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet the ICOM's a little clearer. You sound okay, but I think there's definitely a little bit of a high end missing on that radio, at least with the stop light. So that's just me being nitpicky, I guess. That sounds fine. That sounds okay. I've heard worse, let's just put it that way. All right, I'll catch you at the top of the hour. AB8MO.
This is KD8SLG. We'll be linking up to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net for the next couple of hours. KD8EPC Dustin has the first hour. KI5OZZ has the second hour. You're not only welcome but encouraged to check in with both of the NCOs on their respective hours. The net's going to start in about a minute and a half. Everyone, please stand by. Listen for Dustin. This is KD8SLG, clear until net.
Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Dustin, my call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be your net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker Net meets every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater Allstar node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a direct net, and all traffic must pass through net control. All stations are welcome to check in, and we'll take multiple rounds of check-ins, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get into you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Arkansas, Virginia, and various other repeaters, so we asked you key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit. Make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location. Let's make sure this thing is working. KD8SLG, KD8EPC. Can you hear me, Nick?
Dustin, I hear you. KCFQV.
Roger, except that KC8FQV is wiping me out right now.
All right, thanks there, Nick. I'm just making sure. I didn't hear anything. I was like, is this working there? So, very good there. All right, we got KC8FQV. We'll check you in there. We have AB8MO in the mobile, or a short time we'll get to him. We have Taco Tim, and we have N5GLO Bill. So, we're open for check-ins. This is KD8EPC. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
W8WKY.
Kilo India Summit, Mike, KI5WDM, Donald India Osage, and I am mobile.
All right, let me hold it up right there. We picked up KI5MXZ Chuck. We have KG40YS Kevin in the mobile, and we have KI5WADM Donald in the mobile. Let's start right up here real quick with Andy at the lunch table, AB8MO. How you doing there, Andy? What's for lunch today?
All right, this is AB8MO Mobile, actually. And my car's always has to disconnect, always have to pull the plug on my hearing aids, which really drives me nuts. I'm actually headed to get some takeout because I left my sandwich at home. So it's going to be an omelet today. And the restaurant's about a mile up the road, so I'm skedaddling up there and pick it up, come back, and chow down. So it looks like it's starting to dry out here in Middlefield, Ohio. It was raining wet this morning, but the road's dry, but I guess that means it hasn't rained in the last couple hours. So anyway, we'll hold it. I'll try to make 3 for 3 today. It's looking promising. And I'll be listening along until I will listen as long until I get annoyed and all the Echolink disconnects, and then I'll probably stop listening. So that remains to be determined. Back to you there, KD8SLG. This is ABNMO Mobile.
All right there, Andy. You better go sit in the corner. I'm not KD8SLG, but I guess I've been called worse, so there you go. Good to hear you, my friend. Go get your lunch there, mobile safely, and we'll catch you on down the log. We're going to say 73, and we're going to catch Donald in the mobile KI5 at WDM. How you doing?
India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Northbound on I-75 coming out of Tulsa. Took the wife to the doctor this morning, and we're headed to the house. Other than that, nothing going on. We got a beautiful day here today. I might be able to get a little something done outside the yard if it dried up a little bit more than it was yesterday. So, anyway, KI5WDM, have a great day, everybody. God bless. I'll be on the side.
All right there, Donald, 73 TA mobile safely, and we'll catch you down on the log. All right, let's see. I think that takes care of mobiles. Let's go back here to the top. Oh, no, it looks like Tim's on fire. KI5, TAQ, take it away.
Good afternoon, Dustin. This is KI5TAQ. I just, after the Hamfest, on Saturday, we finally made it home. Amidst the fact that there were tornadoes and other stuff running around for the weekend, be it Friday or Saturday or Sunday. But I'm just going to be curious. How did Russ take to the oil fire?
Well, we didn't end up even drinking any because we were doing other things, and it was a late and early night, so we could be up early. So didn't even have any. It's all still sitting here. You got a little bottle, but hadn't had it yet. So there you go. That's the story with that. But I'll tell you what, Tim, it was great to have dinner with you and Miss Becca there. It was certainly a pleasure. But I've written my state representative and asked them to build a border wall and send you the bill. So, all right, Tim, anything else from the net today?
Well, the only thing would be is, again, you guys enjoy yourselves up there, and yeah, maybe next year or the year after, when you get an itching for a Hamfest in Oklahoma, you're always welcome to come down. And who knows, I might have to do the same for maybe one Ohio ham that maybe we should keep out. Give him the bill for a border wall. And of course, again, make him pay for that one. But and that's not you, and that's not Nick. I'll catch you a little later. This is KI5TAQ.
All right there, Tim. We'll say 73 and have yourself a great day. Let's jump on over here to Texas and talk to Bill N5GLO. How you doing there, Bill? You out on the front porch?
GLO to net, yes, sir. I'm on my front porch. It's about 80 degrees here right now, but it's supposed to get up in the 90s this afternoon. But weather company tells us, weather folks tell us they're supposed to have a We're supposed to have a break in the temperatures next week, coming along with some rain, but the rest of this week is supposed to be up highs in the 90s, so it is hot. But other than that, just enjoying myself, relaxing. I do have a couple of fans out here on the porch, and just like to hear everybody and say hi to the folks. Y'all have a good one, and 5GLO.
All right there, Bill. Great to hear you out there today. Enjoy that beautiful weather. And, it says 65 and cloudy, and we've got some rain and possibly thunderstorms expected in about an hour here. So we'll say 73 to you. Have a great day, and enjoy that beautiful weather. We'll catch you on down the log. Let's go over to Northern Mark, KC8 FQV. What do you know?
All right, Dustin and Nick, case up QV. Now what? Well, one gave my donation to blood so they can see if I'm alive or not. We'll find out when I go into the doctor tomorrow. Yeah, I did that. So, other than that, yep, got back from my invention yesterday. Yeah, went to Kings Island and stopped and seen the teacher. He was the shop teacher at the school, and he lives in Columbus for part of the time, and the other part of the time is in Florida. WA8 TTZ. So it was good stopping and seeing Bert. He was over there at Dayton. Didn't see him there. Well, he said he probably did see me. I might have been on the other end of the aisle or something. Yeah, but he seen me. I didn't have the right appropriate things on, but everything came out good. Hopefully next year they'll get more medium T-shirts for that Hamvention shirt that everyone grabs and buys right there where you walk in at first, right on the main drag coming in the west gate. Yep, seen the communications area. I did pretty decent for 2 days there. I didn't get down on Friday, but next year hopefully I'll get things straightened around and be back down. Yeah, I'm going to go out and run the grass grinder and grind some grass up. So I'm going to send it back to Net Control, Nick, and Dustin, and then we'll stop back for Nancy's hour, and then later on the Five Hills at 4 our time, and they're out in Texas with them people, and then tonight we have a Cars Net. They took the bus down. Yeah, they took a lot of hams down to the Ham Fest, and then we'll have the Beacon Net. So, yep, the Beacon Net is on at 9:30 pre-show, 10 o'clock, the main event. So, don't be late. Don't be late because they're counting on you guys showing up for the Beacon Net KCFQV.
W8WKY.
All right there, Mark, KC8FQV. This is KDEDPC. Well, thanks for the little plug there. And yeah, the Beacon Net is tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 p.m. for pre-show, and it will be a lot of fun, so be there or be square. 73, Mark, get your grass done. I think it's raining here again, so you better hurry. And we'll say 73, and that's going to bring us on over here to Chuck, KI5MXZ. How you doing?
Oh, I've been better. I think I'm getting a touch of pneumonia. The doctor's got me on antibiotics and steroids and stuff. But besides that, I'm all right. I've got a question. I have a 71-foot wire stretched out over a tree branch. Will that bend in the tree branch affect the antenna?
Well, boy, Chuck, I wouldn't think so, but I'm not an expert, so I really don't have an answer for you. But I bet you if you listen along here, you might be able to, somebody might be able to give you that answer. Back to you.
All right, thank you, sir. And your name is Nick, right?
Actually, Chuck, my name is Dustin. Nick's in the blue screen and running the log KD8 SLG, but I'm KD8 EPC, and like I said, name here is Dustin, so no worries there, but people do sometimes get us confused, I suppose.
All right, thank you, sir. Sorry about that. Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu.
All right there, Chuck 73, and have yourself a great afternoon. Let's see, we picked up a whole bunch off the blue screens here, so let me tell you who we have. Mr. Ray, K5CFY. We have KC0LRM Kelly. We have KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy. We have N8BAY Ralph. We have KC5FM Lloyd. I have KE-UIB John, and KF8DTP Miss Lori are both mobile short time there. But this is KD8 EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8 LYJ, Bob in Barberton.
Alpha Bravo 8, AB8 AB Joe, and I'm mobile, and I'm going to be in and out.
X-Ray 5, November X-Ray Romeo, David, mobile near Claremore, Oklahoma, no traffic.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Delta Echo, KF8 EDE, pass and guided everyone.
All right, let me hold it up right there and tell you who we picked up, and we missed at least one I'm going to need to come back for, but I picked up KA8 LYJ Bob. I got AB8 AV Joe. I had an Oklahoma station, something X5 November question mark. I'm going to have to come back for you. You were mobile. And then I had KF8 EDE. Looks like Patrick. So let me go back here for that Oklahoma station. Would you come back and give me your call again phonetically, please?
That's Whiskey X-Ray 5, November X-Ray Romeo. Repeating, Whiskey X-Ray 5, November X-Ray Romeo. David, mobile near Claremore, Oklahoma. I have no traffic for the net, sir. Thank you.
All right, thanks, David. We got you that time. WX5NXR. Thanks for coming in there. We got you in and out today. All right, let me go up here real quick and catch John at the Big W, KE-UIB. Good afternoon. How you doing?
KD8 EPC from KA8 UIB. Good afternoon, Dustin. Everybody out there on the net. Just want to jump in on this Wednesday afternoon and say hello to everybody. And we are officially halfway through the work week here. It is past noon on a Wednesday. It's well after 1 o'clock, so that's a great thing. I'm well into the halfway mark. That's beautiful, guys. But with that, just want to say hello to everybody. And Dustin, Lori, KF8DTP, she'll just be an in and out. She's at work, and you know, I work for a small mom-and-pop company who value people, so she don't have that luck, unfortunately. But she wanted to be able to scan in and listen in. So with that, I just want to say good afternoon, everybody, as I'm headed back to work here so I can make the $5 dream happen a nickel at a time. This is KA8 UIB. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control. Thanks, Dustin. Thanks, Nick. Great job, you guys.
All right, John, don't have too much fun there at the Big W, and we got Miss Lori in and out. We'll wave a hand at her at the Big W, and we'll say 73 and catch you on there down the log. Let's see, I think that was all of our mobiles that were sticking around, so that's going to bring me back up here to the top. Let's talk to Mr. Ray, K5CFY. How you doing?
KD8 EPC in the net, K5CFY. Good afternoon there, Mr. Dustin. Wave a hand there at just Nick on the keyboard. Good to hear you guys in there on the first hour today. So not much going on here. I'm actually mowing the yard. Already got the weed eating done, and I've got the front yard mowed. So I'll took a little break eating lunch and listening to the net. So thanks for doing it, and we'll say 73 to you guys. K5 CFY, back to net control.
All right there, Ray. Well, I hope you get all the grass cut there, and it's great to hear you out there. So we'll say 73, and yeah, ours just got cut yesterday. So yeah, we're gonna have to do it here again soon. But we'll say 73 and catch you on down the log. Hopefully again this evening. It's gonna bring me over to Kelly. I think he's in Oklahoma today. KC0LRM. How you doing?
KD8SLG, KD8EPC. Thanks for getting me in there off the blue screen there, Nick and Dustin. Not a lot going on here, just at the Big W today, and yes, I am in Tulsa today. Not a lot going on. We're having a bunch of construction out where I work at, so that's been kind of a pain, but other than that, been a pretty good day. We have some birthday cake in the break room, so that's always a good thing. Just sitting here having some coffee and listening to a little radio, and hopefully I can catch you on the Beacon Net tonight. I don't know if you'll be running it, y'all will be running it, but I'll be there. That's just all about God. Everybody have a good day out there at 73.
All right there, Kelly. Well, wonderful to hear you. Yeah, it's just Nick and me on the Beacon Net tonight, and Josh and Lucy will have the trivias there, so it's going to be a good time, so make sure you stop in and join us there. We're going to say 73 to you, and we're going to talk to our net control for the next hour now. KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy, good afternoon. How are you doing? Uh-oh, let's try that again. KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy, are you there? All right, we'll try that again here in a minute. Let's go over to Ralph now, N8BAY. How you doing there, Ralph? What's going on?
KD8EPC, this is N8BAY. Good afternoon, Dustin, and everyone on that. Let me just say hello to everyone on the blue screen that's been saying hello to me. I was just too lazy to respond, but hello to them. Sitting on the front porch with my wife, just waiting for the rain to come in. We're over here in Stowe, so we'll be getting the rain probably a little later than you are, but right now it's pretty pleasant out here. Overcast, but pleasant sitting. Just wanted to check in and say hello to you and everyone else on the net. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day and a great rest of their week. N8BAY, back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right there, Ralph. We'll say 73 to you. And, yeah, it's raining a little bit here in Medina. It sounds like it is anyway, so it's coming towards you. We'll say 73 and catch you on down the log. And we're going on over here to Lloyd now, KC5FM. Good afternoon. How you doing there, Lloyd?
Happy to be here. KC5FM, we have a nice day here in Kansas. For the guy that had a question about running antenna wires through tree limbs, do it. My first antenna, most versatile antenna, was a tuner with 128 feet of wire, and I could find two trees 128 feet apart, or I could run them through the forest and get a brick on it, and I'd chuck it, and chuck it, chuck it, and when I was done, I would take the wire off the tuner, and it would fall down to the ground, and I'd pick it up, roll it up, and away I'd go. 128-foot long wire is a nice all-band antenna with a tuner. This is your fair warning, Oklahoma. Fair warning. I will be in the state Memorial Day weekend, so you just plan now, fasten your seatbelt, Bring your seats to a full and upright position and watch your speed, because I will be in the state watching, trying to avoid collisions with folks. So there's my report. I hope everybody has a blessed day. By the way, I've been told the first 5 days after the weekend are the hardest, so you're halfway there. KC5FM, over.
All right there, Lloyd. Well, thanks for coming in there, and thanks for the antenna advice there. We're going to jump back up here because I saw her on the blue screen, and we're going to talk to KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy, the net control for the next hour. How you doing there, Miss Nancy? Take it away.
Netizens, good afternoon from KI5OZZ. I've been running around like a headless chicken and getting things taken care of before I sit down and get cool on the stool for the net at the top of the hour. So sorry I missed your call the first time around, and had to come in from pulling stumps a little bit ago. So I'm also trying to cool off from that, but it is a beautiful day otherwise here in northeast Oklahoma. And I'll pass it back to you and take my turn at the top of the hour. Dustin, sounds like you're doing a great job. KI5OZZ73.
All right, Miss Nancy. Well, great to hear you out there, and you're sounding good. And definitely get cooled off, get you a nice beverage, and we'll be looking for you at the top of the hour. We're going to say 73, and that's going to bring me on over here to Bob, KA8LYJ. How you doing there, Bob? What's going on?
Hey, Dustin, KA8LYJ. Good afternoon to everybody in the group. I am busy. It is packing time. I fly away, oh glory, on Saturday, heading toward the ancestral homeland. So I taking the next couple days to make sure I've got everything together that I need. I'm a light packer, but I hate getting someplace and finding out I forgot something, so I'm a little obsessive about making sure I've got everything. And that's about it here. The Big W gave me the time off to be able to head out, so I don't have to worry about them for this last couple days. That's about all that's going on here. KA8LYJ.
All right there, Bob. We'll make sure you don't forget anything, and I'm sure you're looking forward to that journey there, and I can't wait for you to get back so I can hear all about it there. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and I guess you're not at the Big W, so just have fun packing, and hopefully we'll catch you again this evening. All right, let's jump on over here to Patrick, KF8EDE. How you doing there? Take it away.
KF8EDE, doing well. Don't have much. I was listening to the antenna advice. I recently picked up a Yahoo FT890 that I'm going to use for a base station. Right now, I'm just on HT. And I need to get an antenna hooked up and get that thing working so I can utilize it. Always enjoy listening to your net, and thanks for all you do. KF8EDE, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Delta Echo, 73.
All right there, Patrick. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's jump on over here to Greg, AI5HV. Good afternoon, Greg. How you doing there? And tell Miss Judy we said hello. Take it away.
Good afternoon, Dustin, Nick, and everyone else on the Boredom Breaker Net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, and I want to thank you for proxying Miss Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo. We just got back from grocery shopping where the number of items in the cart didn't equal the amount of money that we thought it should, but hey, it is what it is. I think it is getting better though. At least the price of eggs is not as high as it was. Took the car in for an oil change today and just waiting for them. They actually said they would deliver the car back to us. Not sure how that works or how we manage that, but okay. About 81 degrees out there, so but it's still a pretty nice day. So appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good day and good weather up there in Ohio right now.
Oh, right there, Greg. And yeah, I'll tell you, eggs are pretty expensive, but I've got to be honest with you, I don't even eat store-bought eggs anymore. I've got some good friends that have a flock of chickens or a herd of chickens or whatever the heck you call a group of chickens, but they have a whole bunch of them, and yeah, so whenever I need eggs, I just go out there and they give me a dozen eggs, and all is well, but it's just me, so I don't eat a whole lot of eggs, but I'll tell you what, I couldn't go back to store-bought eggs because these fresh ones from my friend's farmer, way different than store-bought eggs.
Yeah, I completely understand that. We had a friend we did some bartering with for something, and she gave us a dozen eggs as part of the barter there, and those were pretty good as well. So anyway, I'm just enjoying the day, and got a new video published on our YouTube channel for a DMR code plug, and got that squared away, and so I was glad to. We kind of got interrupted doing that with our trip to Arizona, but glad to be back home and still trying to get caught up, even though we've been here for about 17 days or so since we got back. So anyway, thank you guys for running the net this hour. Appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week there. I'll say blessings to you and blessings to everybody out there on the net. With that, I'll say 7-3 and turn it back over to you. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
All right there, Greg. Well, we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great day, and we're going to have to look for that DMR video because I just recently picked up a new-to-me DMR HT, and it needs a code plug, so I might just have to look at how to do that. So we'll say 73 to you. Tell Miss Judy once again that we said hello, and we'll look forward to catching you guys on down the log. Let me tell you who we've picked up here from the blue screen. We have KD5 AFS Grant. We have N5 VLZ Daryl. I have KC1 UGK Ed, and I have a N5 KBD Pete was in and out. But this is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm looking for some check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie Oscar Oscar. Doug from Maslin will be in and out.
KC5 JVT.
November 3 Mike Delta Charlie N3 MDC Michael Winston-Salem.
KC5 JVT, Kilo Charlie 5, Juliet Victor Tango, Butch in Ardmore.
W8WKY.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB, Randy in Ohio.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins. We picked up KF8 COO Doug was in and out. We have KC5 GVT Butch. We had N3 MDC Michael, and we had KE TLB Randy. Randy, are you in and out today, or are you sticking around?
Hey Dustin, I'm like hiding back here in the corner from a boss, so I want to stick around, man.
Right on, man. Hiding in the corner from the boss, sticking around. Sounds good. We'll get back to you here in a minute. All right, let's go back here to the top then. Let's talk to Grant, KD5 AFS. How you doing there, Grant? What are you smoking?
KD8EPC. I got it right this week, Dustin. Good afternoon and howdy, everybody. Nothing on the smoker today, but I should be. It's a beautiful day for it. But let's see, gonna try. I was wanting to do a brisket this weekend, but the weather doesn't look like that's a long cook's gonna work out, so I may try to sneak a couple of racks of ribs in. Other than that, just been working, did some grocery shopping this morning, did a little work in the flower bed, and I went out after I've been up for a bit this morning, and I found my antenna sitting on the front porch. I couldn't believe it. Y'all ordered it Monday from Associated Radio out of Kansas City, and I guess it got here sometime late yesterday. That was fast. Oh, guys in the brown truck were doing their best. So probably I'm not sure when I can get it up. I'm going to have to get one of my boys over here because I don't like getting on the roof these days, but shouldn't take too long to get back up. It's just wire dipole. So try to get that done, and that's about all. I need to get some mowing done before the rain comes in again Saturday afternoon. There's going to be rain around the next 2 days, but not around here. I think it's going to hit around here again Friday afternoon. So need to get some mowing done Friday morning. Kind of stalling for the ground to dry up some. I stuck to zero turn the other day, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks for picking me up today, and have a great net. Everybody have a good one. KD5AFS, back to net control.
All right there, Grant. Well, good deal on getting your antenna. I hope to get that up there sooner than later. So lots of good things going on, and you don't want to get your mower stuck either. I did that last year, got it buried to the frame, the zero turn, and then buried a truck trying to get it out too. So such is life. But we'll say 73T, and we'll catch you on down the login. Now that's going to bring me over here to Daryl, N5VLZ. Take it away.
Well, if I can avoid all the DGMF tones coming across. Excuse me, this is Daryl, N5VLZ, Little Rock. Finally had a quiet weather night for a change, although chance of some hailers in northern Arkansas today, and still have the potential of storms the next few days, although the risk isn't as high as what it has been. My grass is really growing, but I had to delay the mowing until the end of the month because of the unsettled weather, and plus for financial reasons. It's why I really can't do a whole lot of traveling, although I'm thankful that Ham from Mayflower, Arkansas, he's going to let me ride with him. We're going to go down to Shreveport for their Ham Fest on August the 9th, but unless I can get something better coming in, that's going to be the only big travel I do this year, unfortunately. As the old meme goes, I'm only one step away from being rich. All I need is money. And I'm sure a lot of folks thought about that at Ham Venture this last week, looking at the price of some of that gear. Folks can go to my bio on QRZ, click on the hyperlink there for a list of D-Star, D-Routes, and Echolink nets in the 4 U.S. time zones, plus ham radio PDF files. A little late getting in today, but my sugar was a little bit low, so I had to eat something. And the two medications I take, they always make me groggy, and so it's about time for me to take a little bit of a siesta. So I guess I'll go siesta. Hi. 7-3, everybody stay safe, healthy, weather, wearing radioactive, and we'll catch you down the log. This is N5VLZ, Darrell, Little Rock, Arkansas, back to net.
Here, Daryl, we'll say 73T, and I'll tell you, our big travel for the year was Hamvention. It's a 3 or so hour drive down there, so that's the only trip I'm planning to make this year. So we'll say 73 to you. Great to hear you, and we'll catch you down the log, and that's going to bring me on over here to Ed. KC1 UGK, good afternoon. Take it away. All right, nothing heard. One more time there, KC1 UGK. Ed, you out there? All right, nothing heard. Well, let's go talk to Butch, KC5 GVT. How you doing there, Butch? What's going on?
Dustin, everything's good in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Nice pretty day out. Warming up a little bit, but it's bright. It's nice. It's supposed to rain in the morning about 7 a.m. So I think that's all, though. No storms, no tornadoes hopefully. But, yeah, we'll see if it rains in the morning. I'm waiting on my lunch. My wife's fixing something. I don't know what it is. I just eat it, you know. Whatever she fixes, I eat. Anyway, that's all from Ardmore, Oklahoma. KC5JBT clear.
All right there, Butch. Well, great to hear you out there. And we'll say 73 to you. Have a great afternoon. We'll catch you down the log. Let's go talk to Michael, N3MDC. This is KD8EPC. How you doing there, Michael? And how's Mom?
Mom's hanging in there, Dustin. She's getting ready for her heart valve replacement coming up next Thursday. And I'm not going to be on the radio that much next week, because next week is Memorial. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend. I won't be on the air that much next week. But I will be on the air prior to her surgery, giving people updates on how she's doing. But, Dustin, I'm kind of ticked off right now at Amazon. They sent me a defective game. The game was not in the slot that connects the game. It had a scratch on it, so I'm going to have to send the game back to Amazon and get my money back. That's the first time they've ever done that to me, so I'm going to have to wait till Black Friday or Cyber Monday to buy my game off of eBay. eBay has games on there for brand new, but they cost $85 to $70, and there's a couple games that I want to buy, but they cost too much. So like I said, I'm going to have to wait till Black Friday or Cyber Monday to buy them in November. So hate to have to do that, but Amazon's going to have to give me my money back because the game I just bought won't play on my Xbox 360 because it has a scratch. So I hate that. I've never had that issue with Amazon before, but the game was not in the slot that connects it to keep it from scratching. So I'm going to have to get my money back and buy my games elsewhere. So that does, and I got to get my mom up and get her day going. Back to you. This is N3MDC.
All right there, Michael. Well, good luck with Mom's surgery there, and sorry to hear about your game. Hopefully you can get that figured out there sooner than later. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. And let's go talk to Randy, hiding in the back corner, Key 8 TLB. What's going on, man?
Hey, Dustin, this is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB. Randy still at work. Yeah, there's a bunch of spiders back here, and I had a mouse across the shoe, so I'm going to have to make it quick here so I can get out of here. But, anyhow, I just wanted to get in and say hi to everyone. I got a new set of tires and a set of rims for my truck, and, man, that changed the look of my truck. Yeah, it wasn't cheap either, so, yeah, just messing around with it. This Saturday work, but, yeah, looks like we're going to get some pretty heavy storms here in the next hour or so. I was looking at the radar, but I don't think they're going to last very long. So, all right, Dustin, I appreciate you getting in here, and definitely enjoy listening on Wednesdays, and hope everyone has a great day. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB, 73, and God bless everyone.
All right there, Randy. Well, thanks for hiding in the corner and taking time to say hello to us. And don't let a mouse crawl up your leg for sure, man. And can't wait to see them new tires and rims at one of the meetings here for sure. So we'll say 73, Randy. Don't have too much fun at the Big W, and good to hear you out there. We're going to say 73. We have AI5Q and KC5 real big guns. We're waving in and out at them and thinking about them. And that brings me to the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm looking for some more check-ins. Please call now.
KD8VYT.
And Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, W7STT, Cal, still down here in Garland County, Arkansas.
This is Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor, K6KJV, Kevin of Valley Springs, California.
All right, let me tell you who I picked up there, and I may have missed one. We have KDVYT Russ. We have W7STT Cal. We have K6KJV, and there was a mobile station in there that doubled with Kevin. Would that mobile station come back, please?
Kilo Charlie 8 Delta Echo Oscar, KC8 DEO there. Dustin is Benny.
All right, KC8DEO. How you doing there, Benny? You're mobile, and go ahead and take it away. I looked for you at Hamvention, but didn't see you.
Yeah, I heard you were there too, Dustin. Yeah, we were both. We were there the weekend. We were there on Friday, then came back on Saturday. Yeah, you could also check in KC8DEP. She's with me here, but she was with me on Friday. But yeah, we saw a few other guys walking around on Saturday. But all is good. So, did you get anything good there?
I gotta tell you, I didn't really end up buying too much. Just a couple of commercial Motorola radios. Actually, they're P25. So me and a buddy of mine are gonna do some experimenting with some P25 and see what we can do there. How about you?
Only thing I really got was a couple of fiberglass poles, Army surplus ones. They go up to 13.7. So I was gonna try and see if I could incorporate them into something. So. Other than that, not too much anything else.
Well, there you go. It's not all about buying things. It's all about having fun and seeing everybody there. So there you go. And we got Brenda down there, KC8DEP on the list. Did you have anything else for us today there, Benny?
Nope, all is good there, Dustin. You have a good day. Let you get to the rest of your list. KC8DEO.
All right there. Well, great to hear you, and don't be a stranger. Come back and visit us when you can. We'll say 73T and mobile safely, and that's going to bring me on up to Russ, KD8VYT. How you doing there, Russ? What's going on?
Well, good morning, all. Yes, for me it is morning. I was down there at Hamvention also. Dustin and I went down together. It was a pretty good time. Had my little scootered around for a few hours, and then we left. I got a couple of metal detectors down there for a bargain. They seem to work, but I don't know how to use them. So, everybody have a great day. Try to stay dry. KD8VYT.
All right there, Russ. Well, you watch out for people in that scooter there, or I guess they better watch out for you because you might run them over high. We'll say 73 at Hamvention sure was a fun time. I had a great time journeying down there with you. So we'll say 73, and that's going to bring me on over here to Cal, W7STT. What's going on there, Cal?
Yeah, KD8EPC Internet, W7STT to make it legal. Well, we're looking at a beautiful sunshiny day out there. The only trouble is the weather has allowed it to get up to 85 degrees, which is, it's not too bad yet, but forerunner of some pretty hot weather coming in a little while, I'm afraid. I don't do that heat stuff anymore. And I kind of wore it out long decades ago. And you've had a real good net going, interesting chaps going and what have you. And overall, it sounds like you got things under good, well, sounds good. Don't have a whole lot to brag about. It's been a good day up to now, and at least this morning and wasn't looking at grassroots. So, figures, well, I got another day to do something. Let's see what we're going to do. So, just got my nose out of a feed bag a while ago, so I feel pretty good about that. And it's not quite time for a nap, maybe. I hope I don't sleep through Miss Nancy's hour. I don't want to do that. I want to say hello to her, too. So, we'll just say 7-3's off. And sure appreciate you and Thanks for putting up with us scallywagging reprobates, and we'll say 7-3 to the old geezers and 88 to any YLs listening. And hopefully, oh yeah, and there's old good Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. 88 EPC in the net, W7SDT.
All right, 73 there, Cal. Great to hear you out there as always, and we'll look forward to catching you down the log again real soon. Let's jump on over here to Kevin, RevKev, K6KJV. What's going on over here in Valley Springs?
Well, hello there, Mr. Dustin and Nick, and everyone else on the net. This is K6KJV here in California, Valley Springs, that's right. It's 73 degrees, and they say it's going to get up to 89, but I don't think so, and I hope not. It's a pretty nice day today, and hope y'all is going to be safe back there with all them storms that y'all has been having. You in my prayers, and, well, not much going on. I had a little extra time, saw what time it was, and said, I'm going to check in here real quick and give y'all one for the count, and, you know, and irritate you a little bit. That's right. And for Mr. Kyle there, the good Lord would take a liking to a lot more people if they'd take a liking to him. That's right. I love old Tennessee Ernie Ford. There you go. I miss that man. So, well, I'm gonna quit going before I start preaching. So I'm gonna turn the mic back to you there, Dustin. After I say, God bless, protect, prosper, bring peace and healing to each and every one of all y'all, your families and friends. And back to you now, Dustin, from K6KJV. The mic is all yours, sir.
All right there, K6KJV, RevKev, great to hear you, and we'll say amen there, and we'll look forward to catching you again, hopefully, this evening. We're at the bottom of the list as it stands. I have plenty of time and empty lines to fill, so this is KD80PC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8, VOX, Scott, Vermillion, Ohio.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, Eric in Cleveland, KE8DZA.
W8WKY.
All right, I picked up key VOX Scott and Vermillion. I have key VZA Eric in Cleveland, and I had I think it was Whiskey 4 something. I couldn't get that last one. It was pretty noisy. You want to try again? All right, I couldn't quite get that last station there. You're really noisy and you're not quite holding the machine enough for me to catch you there. So we'll try you again here in a minute. Let's go talk to Scott here, though, KVOX. What's going on over on the shores of Lake Erie there, Scott?
Good afternoon there, Dustin, and good afternoon to all the listeners. About the only thing going on here is we got a rain shower going on. Been raining here for a little bit. Almost got 1/10 of an inch out of it. But at least it's a warm rain. Better than those last couple days. It was kind of a cool rain, and this one here is a warm rain, if that makes any difference. It feels better when you're standing in it. Let's put it that way. But that's all I got, Dustin. Thanks for getting me in the net, and thanks for doing the net. And this KE8 VOX, and I'll send it back to net control.
All right there, Scott. Well, great to hear you out there today, and It's not raining here yet, but I looked at the radar earlier, and it looks like it's going to be coming just about the time the first hour is over. So we'll say 73 TN. Now let's jump on over here to Cleveland and see what Eric has to say. KEVZA, welcome back to town. How you doing there, Eric?
KD8 EPC in the group, KE8 VZA here, transmit from deep in the bowels of the big W in the big C in a secret location. Just wanted to pop in here and say hi to everybody on the Boredom Breaker Net, and looking forward to the Beacon Net later tonight. Might drop in on the Food Net, not sure yet, but just wanted to say hi, and I was waiting for RevKev to say double D's there, but then I remembered, it's a wrong net. But anyway, good to hear you, Dustin. Thanks for running the net. 73, everybody. KE8 VZA back to net control.
All right, everybody's popping out of deep, dark spots in the big W to say hello to me today. I'm honored for that. So Eric 73, and we'll look forward to catching you later on for the Beacon Net there, and maybe the Food Net if we don't forget, but we're usually napping about that time. So we'll say 73 to you. And we had a Whiskey 4 station that I didn't catch before. We're going to try that one more time, that station I didn't catch at the bottom of the list before. If you're still listening, you want to try again? All right, nothing heard there. We're at the bottom of the list. I've still got plenty of time and empty lines to fill. This is KD8 EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. Please call now. Man, we don't like awkward pauses. I'm going to go talk to my partner in crime, just Nick. KD8 SLG, take it away. Talk for a few minutes, man. What do you know?
KD8 EPC, this is KD8 SLG. I know nothing. Back to net. Oh, good to hear you, man, and good afternoon to all of the Boredom Breaker netizens. I'm on RF today, which brings me joy. That's all I can say about that. I'll take this opportunity to invite everyone to the Beacon Net tonight. That's at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-ins start a half hour before the net starts. Got a couple of trivia questions. It's a good time. Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R, and if you can get here, you can get there because we are linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. So I guess you could come in on N5XQK-R as well. So there's that. Happy to be on the radio back in my station today, and as Eric would call it, my battle bridge down at Audrey's. I'm off that and back on the main bridge today. So lots of screen space. I got 7 radios buzzing around me. Couple of nodes. Life is good, Dustin. Life is good. It's KD8 SLG. Back to net control.
All right there, Nick. Life is good. I like hearing you on RF there. We'll have to try to get some Death Star in here real soon. So I'll say 73 to you for the moment. This is KD8 EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I've still got plenty of time and empty lines to fill. It's the station's way to check in. Please call now.
KF8CKS, checking in, KF8CKS.
All right, we'll take them one at a time. KF8CKS, good afternoon. How are you?
Doing well today, tuning in from Bay Village, Ohio. Hopefully everyone's doing well out there on this dreary day. Back to net.
Oh, all is well in the world here. Just waiting for it to rain here in beautiful Medina, Ohio there. So we'll say 73 to you. Thanks for stopping by there. Did you have anything else for the net today before we move on down the list?
I'm good over here. I wish everyone a great day. 73.
All right, we'll say 73 TM. We'll catch you there on down the log. This is KD8EPC. I've still got a couple of minutes and some empty lines to fill, so stations waiting to check in. Please call now. Man, we don't like awkward pauses here. I do have a couple minutes left. I don't really have any announcements for the net here, but I will say Nancy will be up at the top of the hour, so make sure you give her the business there. And as Nick said before, you can catch me and him on the Beacon Net tonight, along with Josh and Lucy with a couple of trivia questions there. But I've got 40 check-ins on the list here, so any stations waiting to check in, please call now.
This is KF8COO doing a recheck. KB8LNK, just walking past the mic. We'll be in and out.
All right, we got KF8COO with a recheck, and we got KB8LNK Ron walking past the mic in and out. Wave a hand at Ron. COO with a recheck. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, anybody interested in weather out there, completed the Skywarn training last night with Jason Frazier from the Pittsburgh National Weather Service. It was very informative. I'm kind of a weather geek myself. Picked up a lot of good information. So I'm going to be doing the Skywarn. I'm going to do some advanced training with the Skywarn. Just checking in now here from Orrville, Ohio, rolling into the world headquarters of Ventrac, best dang tractor on the planet. Headed back to work here, so I just want to say 73 everybody out there, and back to net control. KF8COO.
All right, well I tell you, that's the tractor I'd mow my lawn with if I had the funds to. So we'll say 73 to you. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, my time is up here. It looks like Miss Nancy got the honorable number 42 there today, but I'm looking for her. KI5OZZ, are you ready to take the helm there, Miss Nancy?
W8WKY.
KD8EPC, yes I am, and apparently my node is as well since I had to wait for it to ID. So thank you and Nick for the honorable 42, but I'll let you go ahead and say your adieu for the day.
All right, well, I want to thank everybody that checked in with us on the first hour. We couldn't do this net without all our wonderful check-ins. And Miss Nancy, thank you for taking the second hour. Thanks to everybody there for letting me and Nick have the first hour there. And I'm going to say 73. This is KD8EPC. I'm clear and turning net control over to KI5OZZ. Have a great net there, Miss Nancy. Get lots of check-ins.
Fine business there, Dustin, and thank you so much for covering the first hour. You and Nick always do such a fantastic job. Good afternoon, ladies and gents. This is Kilo India 5 Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5OZZ, the Oz. The handle is Nancy November Alpha November Charlie Yankee, and I'll be your NCO for the next hour or so for today's closing hour of the N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. The subject of the day today is graduation or senior pranks or shenanigans. So let's go take a trip back in time and dig up some old memories. So with that, let's take some check-ins. Please come to your call phonetically and alphabetically. I'm listening.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, Craig.
Well, I'll certainly take them when
And Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango 57 STT for a recheck.
Take that deep and bring up those memories. What do you say? AA8CT, come on in.
Nancy. What a beautiful day. We're right now under a severe thunderstorm watch. So, yeah, everything's good. Memories from old pranks that we used to do. Golly, I can think of some nasty ones that I don't want to fess up to. I mean, I don't know if kids do it much anymore, but I mean, TP was a big thing back in the day. And several of the teachers and maybe even a police officer or two when we were growing up probably got a little toilet paper, but other than that, nothing. So with that, I'll turn it back to you. Thanks for being the NCO. Have a wonderful day, and I'm going to be basically one and done. Take care, Nancy. Thank you for being the NCO. 73s.
Fine business there, Craig. Great to hear from you. We'll clear with AA8CT, and you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. And I was informed that I missed hearing Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango. So, Cal, why don't you come on in here and regale us with a tale?
CF5 OZZ, Queen of Oz. Good afternoon, Miss Nancy. W7STT here to make it legal. I think I interpreted your question of the day correctly of sorts, and as far as about the most mischief I was daring enough to get into was a little bit of soap on windows writing things and stuff like that. That was about as daring as they let me get. And, of course, you realize I was raised up on a farm out in the middle of nowhere in eastern Arkansas, and was, not exposed to a whole lot of mischief in town, that sort of thing. So I lucked out there. By the time I got a little bit older and moved away from there, it was a little too late to get into too much mischief. So I think that's what the question was. What do I remember? Either that or my memory is slipping the point that it just doesn't bring up anything bad. Maybe that's the case. I dare state that. But we're at still about 85 degrees, a sunny day out there, and everything is working pretty well around here. So maybe by now we've got long enough that someone else woke up ready to get in there for a good check-in list. Looking forward to being entertained by some folks that know things a lot better than I do. Other than that, Miss Nancy, we appreciate you. 88s to you and any other YLs listening. And 73s to the old geezers. And as old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say one more time, may the good Lord take a liking to you. I just got told a while ago more would he'd take a liking to more if they take a liking to him. So I appreciate that from California. Other than that, we just pass it all up back to everybody. Excuse me, KR5, OZZ, and the net, Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango.
Fine business there, Cal, and you make sure and have a lovely rest of your Wednesday and be on the cool side of the door, as it were. Thanks for chiming in, and it's always good to hear from you. We'll clear from W7STT. And since we have a bit of a slow start, I'll go ahead and regale a tale that it was a tradition at our high school, sort of. The PE teacher and football coach drove a VW bug for the entire tenure that I went to high school, and he was a teacher there for like years and for years beyond when I graduated. So it became the thing to do to pick up the front end of his Volkswagen Bug and lean it up against one of the telephone poles on sometime during graduation week. So that's the shenanigans that I was exposed to. So we're looking for graduation and or senior pranks and shenanigans if you're willing to fess up to them. I'm sure the statute of limitations is long past for most of us. So with that, let's have some more check-ins. KI5OZZ here for the net. Come on in.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8 LYJ. Bob with the second hour recheck.
Kilo Charlie 5, Foxtrot Mike, KC5 FM, over.
AB8MO Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar, recheck.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo KE8 TLB, Randy in Ohio. I'll be in and out.
Fine business there. We got another handful of honorable mentions here. Got Bob, KA8LYJ, Lloyd, KC5FM, Andy, AB8MO, and Randy with your in and out, KE8TLB. Thank you for that. Real quick, Andy, are you mobile?
Oh, I'm headed out to my car, so you just put me in the regular spot there, Nancy. Thank you.
Fine business there, Andy. We'll catch you here in a minute. Bob, KA8LYJ, do you have any graduation shenanigans you want to share with us? Come on in.
Hey, good afternoon, Nancy. KA8LYJ here. My class didn't really do anything. We were kind of boring, but my brother's class, my older brother's class, 9 years earlier. It's hilarious you should mention your coach with the bug, because back then the principal was driving a bug, and somehow the class got that thing on the roof of the school. To this day, 50-some years later, nobody knows how they did it, and no one has fessed up to, explain it away. And then between his class and mine, someone turned a greased pig loose in the school hallways. The principal at that time was raised on a farm, and he managed to boring. We didn't do anything. Back to you, KA8LYJ.
W8WKY.
Oh, fine business there, Bob, and sorry about the pause. My node decided to ID when it was my turn to talk. Silly thing, good grief. But, yeah, that's the kind of stuff we're looking for, regardless of your participation in said shenanigans or not, but shenanigans abound. Let me cut loose with another one here, and let me give it a break. There are several high schools that were very, very small where I grew up. In fact, my graduating class was 34 people. And one of the surrounding towns, their tradition was that the kids got to drive the tractors in on the last day of school. So that was pretty cool. I know there's one or two school districts out in the middle of farm country that still do the same thing, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. Bob, great to hear from you. And the shenanigans, we thank you for that. KA8LYJ will clear with you and bid you 73 and have a wonderful Wednesday. Let's pick up Lloyd, KC5FM. There's got to have been some shenanigans where you grew up, no?
FM Nancy, I'm going to tell you, yes, there were shenanigans, and I'm probably got a reputation now that I started them, but no, I didn't start them. I was going to get clobbered if I did anything abnormal at school. So my shenanigan days ended after college. Maybe started during college, but that's another story. As a reminder from the first hour, now, you're in Oklahoma. I know where Hobart is, and I know where Hobart is, and I'm going to be driving on 69 Highway. Got an appointment to meet in Muskogee Friday. This is for appointment on Friday, then back to Mays County for a family reunion Saturday, and then we're going to leave back for home. Oh, what day is that? Sunday, yes. And then we're going to be back down there Tuesday after Memorial Day. And so just your seatbelt on. Bring your seat to a full and upright position. Do not speed in front of me. Do not speed behind me. Just keep it slow. Keep it calm. And Nancy, I hope you have a blessed week. This is KC5FM. Over.
Well, fine business there, Lloyd, and I would offer to come and meet you somewhere, like at the Loves or something on 69 and 412, but I've got a busy day ahead of me on Saturday, and it depends greatly on when we finish up with that. We got Saturday is butcher day for our crop of chickens, and so as soon as we get them all in the cooler, I'll be free. And hopefully that'll only take a few hours. So with that, we'll clear with KC5FM, and we'll bid you 73 for the moment, and a wonderful Wednesday. And sounds like you got a great weekend planned out there. Let's pick up AB8MO. Andy, how's it going? And do you have any graduation or senior shenanigans you want to share with us?
KI5 Oz from EB8MO Mobile. I am mobile now. Headed towards the Homer direction, and it's starting to rain. So it's supposed to be this way the next couple of days, on and off rain, and not very warm, 64 degrees, and it's probably going to cool off into the 50s here with this rain. So not very summery, but I'm okay with it. We don't need hot all at once. So shenanigans, well, as a kid, I was kind of the compliant one who never got into trouble. I probably would be more willing to do pranks now than I did as a kid. So I don't really have anything for you. I didn't even go to my senior prom. I went to Dayton instead. My senior prom was on the same day I went to Dayton Hamvention. When it was actually in Dayton at Hera Arena. So, oh well, I didn't have a date anyway. So that was no big deal. And so yeah, kind of reflecting on I really didn't do anything too risque. Even the class, what ended up being the class valedictorian, even participated in senior skip day. So she skipped school, and I didn't, of course. And I thought I had a small graduating class. She said yours was 34. I thought mine was small at 52. So I tip my hat to you, Nancy. With that, I'll throw it back to you. Everybody have a great afternoon from rainy Northeast Ohio. This is AB8MO Mobile.
Fine business there, Andy. You make sure and mobile safe out there, 73, and have a wonderful wet Wednesday. We'll clear with AB8MO, and thank you, Randy, for your in and out, KE8TLB. I got a couple of Blue Room check-ins. I've got N8BAY, Ralph, and I've got AI5HV, Greg. So let's pick up Ralph real quick. N8BAY, good afternoon. And do you have any senior graduation or senior skip day pranks or shenanigans you want to share with us?
KI5OZZ, this is N8BAY. No graduation or pranks to speak of. That was a long, long time ago. We had a small graduating class. I think there was 90 of us, but that was with 6 different towns contributing to that. The town I lived in, there were about, I think, 4 or 5 of us. But no, pranks weren't really very popular back then, and I'm sure that had something happened, the punishments were pretty extreme. They probably would have been expelled, but that was then, and this is now. Still sitting on the front porch. The rain passed and the sun was shining, and now it looks like it's getting cloudy again, so I'm sure there's more rain on the way. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Thanks for letting me recheck. N8BAY back to net control.
Well, fine business there, Ralph. Enjoy the porch and the rest of your Wednesday. We'll clear with N8BAY 73 at you, and let's pick up Greg, AI5HV. Welcome to the net. Any graduation or senior shenanigans you want to share with us? This is KI50ZZ for the net.
Good afternoon, Ms. Nancy, and everyone else on the Boredom Breaker Net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. Good afternoon, everyone. It's about 82 degrees here in Broken Arrow. I don't really have any senior shenanigans to really talk about. Mine was pretty dull and boring, to be honest. So I didn't come up with any wild and crazy stories to tell on that one.
Well, that's okay, but I figure, a few of us has got something to entertain the rest of us with, so there you go.
Well, there you go. Well, I heard you say something about chicken butchering day there, so hopefully that goes well for you. And it always cracks me up when Lloyd comes on and talks about being in the area and about warning people ahead of time that he's going to be here, so that always cracks me up. But anyway, don't really have much else. Just thought I'd stop and check in on your hour, and hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your week, and hope you have a safe Memorial Day weekend. So with that, I guess I'll say 7-3 and turn it back over to you. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
W8WKY.
Engender a scritch on the ears for us. We'll clear with AI5HV and have a wonderful Wednesday and 73 at you. So let's pick up some more check-ins. That was the bottom of the list, and we're looking for graduation or senior pranks or skip day stories or shenanigans. I'll share one more with you here. Let me give it a break. For my son's senior skip day, it was offered to pay whatever amount it was, I can't remember how much it was, to go to the Six Flags. And so we did that, and I followed behind in the car, and we rode every roller coaster like twice. And we shut down the place. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and not one of us got sick until the end of the night, after we had gotten done riding all the roller coasters, and we shared one of those funnel cakes between him and his friend and myself, and I'm the only one that chucked it up. So there you go. Not exactly shenanigans, but funny nonetheless. So let's take some more check-ins for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. We're looking for graduation, senior day pranks, and shenanigans. Please come to your call phonetically and alphabetically. I'm listening.
India 7, Foxtrot, Golf, Zulu, Fred.
Kilo Juliet 5, Lima, Juliet, Foxtrot.
Couple there. I got KDE5 AFS Grant, and Fred, did you double with him first, KJ5 LJF?
I didn't hear his double, but I am Kilo India 7, Foxtrot, Golf, Zulu.
All right, then I take it you're the Fred, KI7FGZ. Let's head up back to the top and pick up KD5 AFS. Do you have any senior or graduation pranks that you want to share with us?
KI5OZZ in the net, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Nancy, and howdy, everybody. Boy, that was a long time ago, Nancy. I can't think of nothing. There were like 600 plus in my graduating class. I remember the graduation ceremony, and I had a date with Susan Dunham that night, and we left graduation, and she stopped to use the payphone to check in with her phone, and I had to take her home after that, so that was kind of a bummer, but boy, that was a long time ago. Last graduation I went to was when my youngest boy got his master's degree from Northeastern State, but I can't remember how long ago that was, but other than that, Nancy, all's well here, just sitting around listening to the net, enjoying this beautiful weather. Wait and see how long it takes before it starts pouring again. We'll see. Thanks for picking me up, Nancy, and I'll send it back to net. KD5AFS.
Fine business there, Grant, and can't think of a better thing to do on a day like today than enjoy the outside. There's nary a breeze outside, and it's not stupid hot, and it's not pouring rain, and it's not humid enough to swim through. So that's a beautiful day in Oklahoma for sure. Grant, you have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll clear with KD5 AFS and 73 at you, and let's pick up, I believe it's Bruce, KJ5 LJF. Good afternoon, and we're sharing graduation and or senior prank or skip day stories. If you got anything for us, fine. If not, fine too. This is KI5OZZ for the net.
Well, Nancy, pleasure to meet you, and I see you probably took a look in QRZ. It should be up to date by now. It's a brand new ticket, new voice in this part of the world. Name is Bruce, BRUCE, and I'm just west of Claremore. Graduation pranks, I do not remember, and that's part of it. Have no memory of high school and little memory of college, although there was a fraternity involved, so I'll let you folks fill in the blanks there. Anyway, turn it back to you, ma'am, and thank you very much for the check-in.
Well, fine business there, Bruce, and may I say welcome to the Hamley, and the 147 Mark 09 is the home of the Rogers County Wireless Association. If you have not familiarized yourself with their website, I do invite you to. It's rcwa.org. You can find out what kind of things we got going on and when the next meeting is. And there's always usually something to do at the meeting, and we're going to have another burger burn towards the end of the summer out at Claremore Lake. Just a couple of things that are going on, and do tune in every day at noon o'clock, Tulsa time, and catch us on the Boredom Breaker Net, and we also pipe in our Ohio Hamley for the Beacon Net on Wednesday nights, and I believe Sunday nights too, but I can't be for certain on that. But great to hear you in there, and congratulations on your ticket. We'll clear with KJ5 LJF, and let's pick up Fred, KI7 FGZ. Welcome to the net.
Well, thank you. KI7FGZ, Fred here in the western part of Ashland, Ohio, which is in County, and we are about 40 or 50 miles south of Lake Erie, pretty much kind of in the middle of the state. This is my first time in this net. I came downstairs to grab a weather radio. We're under kind of semi-severe weather warning, and as I was playing that, I turned the radio. I'm on 147 390 out of, I guess it's Doylestown here in Ohio. And I'm assuming, well, I know you guys are all linked together, and I'll have to check that out. Let me reset. I have no high school school pranks, but my son did. We woke up one morning after his graduation to this beautiful cascade of toilet paper. We had some 50-foot trees in the front yard, and these guys or gals got it up to about 30 feet, and there was probably at least a dozen rolls. It was quite pretty. It was just flowing in the breeze. There's that, not too much going on here. Like I said, this is the first time talking to you guys, and I'll make a note of it so I can come back. KI7FGZ, back to net control.
Well, Fred, it's great to have you in the system, and the Ohio group hooks up to the Boredom Breaker Hub on every Wednesday for the Boredom Breaker Net, and I believe on Wednesday nights as well for the Beacon Net at 10 p.m. your time, if you're going to be up for that. And let's see. If you're not familiar with the SARA Club, that is the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association out there, which calls the 147 Mark 390 machine their home. Great bunch of folks out there for sure. AAHCS Gary is the president of the club, and the Honorable KD8SLG, I believe, is the vice president, and I believe they have monthly meetings on a Thursday, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But, Fred, great to hear from you. We'll clear with KI7FGZ. Let's see if there's any more check-ins out there for today's Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ. Please come with your call phonetically and alphabetically.
Bravo, Lee in Germany.
Well, that was about a bit of a fustercluck there. I think there was 3 stations there. There was a KI7 station, I believe, said that you were in Germany. Let me get the rest of your call first.
Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo. I'll say again, Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo. My name is Lee, and yes, I am in Germany.
Fine business, Lee. I'll pick you up here in a minute. There was a recheck in there, and I did not get any of your call. Recheck.
Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John, Ohio. Recheck.
Fine business, John. Got you in there. KE8 UIB. Was there anyone else I missed?
Kilo India 5 Delta Alpha Yankee KI5 DAY Mobile.
Kilo 5 Alpha Victor Foxtrot K5 ABS.
KI5 TAQ Mobile in the taco truck.
Boy, yeah. Y'all came in all at once. My goodness. Okay, I picked up Alan, KI5DAY. I got K5ABF Alex, and I've got KI5TAQ in the mobile. Let's pick up Alan first, KI5DAY all day long. We're sharing graduation and or senior pranks and shenanigans. Anything you want to share with us? I'm sure the statute of limitations has passed since you graduated.
KI5DAY in the net. Hey, Nancy. As per usual, I get the repeater ID. It's just common. Every time I check in, it happens. But anyways, no, I can't think back to anything that we did that was over the top pranks-wise. wasn't all that too into the whole senior do everything together kind of lifestyle. I was a bit of a rebel back then in a rocker and all that jazz, and kind of had my head in the clouds, so to speak, so high. Didn't care too much for all that. I had my own pranks that I did, but nothing on senior graduation. Anyways, yeah, I was just rolling down. It's a beautiful day again, and I was coming out of Owasso, got some lunch, and literally was trying to pull my hair out of my head. I was rolling up my windows, and my hair got caught in the window. I don't know if you've ever had that happen, but you know how it is. You got long hair. It's out of control, and it got caught up in the window, so I had to roll it down real quick and pull it out. That's not fun. But anyways, yeah, it's a nice day again. I'm enjoying it, and looking forward to going to the Big W, because that's the only place I ever want to be. Hi. KI5DAY back to net.
Well, Alan, you make sure and mobile safe out there, and remember to work the job and don't let it work you, and definitely keep a hold of your lovely locks. So with that, we'll clear with KI5DAY, and mobile safe out there, and let's pick up our other mobile Tim, KI5TAQ. We're sharing graduation and or senior shenanigans if you got any to share.
So good afternoon, Miss Nancy, and to everybody else on the net. This is KI5TAQ. Well, as far as senior pranks or shenanigans, the only thing I remember doing or saying was, "It is finished," at the end when I walked out. But I know that there had possibly been a few other seniors that may have done some other things like, had shall we say, soap bubbles within the ranks, and letting the wind blow soap bubbles all over the place. I don't know of any other thing that they may have done or not done, but that is maybe what I know of. I'm on the way to the playground or to the Big W, and I might have a little shenanigan with some guy named Alan. Could be Alan Jackson for all I know. But anyways, you all take care and stay safe out there. A very beautiful day out there to, shall we say, get onto the porch and play radio too. I'll send it back to net. This is KI5TAQ.
Fine business there, Tim. Don't let the salt line work you too hard, and make sure to say hey to Ms. Becca for us. We'll clear with KI5TAQ 73, and have a wonderful Wednesday. And let's head back up to the top of the list here and grab Lee, KI7HUB. Where are you at in Germany, and what brings you there? And welcome to the Boredom Breaker Net. Come on in.
This is Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo. Oscar 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo is my German call sign. Of course, my name is Lee. Lee, my Echo, and I am in Hanover, Germany. Hanover, Germany is approximately 2.5 hours away from Berlin by car, a little more by foot. At this time, I'm out walking the dog, and as for shenanigans from graduating in 1983, there was a group of gentlemen who managed to procure the dean's Volkswagen Bug and take it apart and rebuild it in working condition on the roof of the school. I do not know who these gentlemen were, but I do take my hat off to them. Another set of gentlemen stole the bubblegum machines off the top of a police car and attached it to a 1972 Ford Torino two-door powder blue and ran up and down the streets playing with the controls. So that was quite unique. And yes, we did return the bubblegum machines and got in a lot of trouble for that. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo, Lee in Germany. What brought me here? Well, usually an airplane. I didn't swim the whole way.
Fine business, Lee, and yep, there was another checker-inner earlier in the hour that said that there was a bug that wound up on the roof of their school, so maybe those folks took it apart as well. I know when I was in high school, the thing to do was to take the PE teachers, and he was also the football coach, and the football team would lift up the front end of his VW Bug and lean it on one of the handy-dandy light poles out front of the school. And, of course, you know, he got steaming mad just for the show, but it was all part of the deal as long as he had that VW Bug. And good to hear from you. And we are here at noon Central Time every day of the week on Echolink, or however it is that you're coming in, Allstar, etc. So you are welcome to join us each and every day. We'll clear with KI7HUB. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Let's pick up John, KE8UIB. I bet you're at the salt mine, too.
KI50ZZ from KE8UIB. Good afternoon, Nancy, everybody out there on the net. And yes, ma'am, I am working away on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Well, beautiful right now before the storms roll in. And I would also like to say, Lori, KF8DTP, she is at work listening in on Echolink. Unfortunately, she's not able to key up. She is at work also, but she wanted me to tell you hi and let you know she's listening in via Echolink. Senior shenanigans. The high school I went to in Akron, the big thing was freshman initiation. The seniors initiated in the freshmen. My final year, the group kids I hung with, if you were a freshman and you had a sibling that was a senior, you got a special treatment. We took you up to Cadillac Hill, which is this big hill in Akron, put you in the trunk of a car. You went down the hill really, really fast. They do it 3 times, bust a U and take you back up the hill, which is a brick road, really, really steep. And let me remind everybody this day and age that's probably not a bright idea or a safe idea. But that would be 30 years ago, city stupidity for sure. But with that, you guys, this is KE8UIB. But at time, I'll hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Nancy.
Fine business, John. Thank you so much for that. And we make sure to wave a hand at Lori as she's working away at her salt mine. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, you guys. 73 to you. We'll clear with KE8UIB. And let's pick up Alex, one of our esteemed additional, actually I want to say probably original, net controls for the N5XQK Boredom Breaker net, K5AVF. Alex, welcome to the show this afternoon. Do you have any senior or graduating shenanigans to share with us?
Good afternoon, Nancy. Good afternoon to the net. KI5OZ, this is K5AVF, and no, I'm not one of the originals. I was the 5th one. I believe I was number 5. I didn't start till 4 days after the net started. So anyway, but I asked Ray if he needed an occasional net controller, and he put me to work the next hour. So there you go. And we were doing 3 days on and 1 day off back then, so it was pretty crazy. But Nancy, I've got another Volkswagen story to tell you. It was the English teacher at my school, and a bunch of the guys got a hold of his Volkswagen again, little Beetle, and they took it and set it in between 2 pillars at the entrance of the football field, and you couldn't open the doors. It was pretty crazy, but it was funny, and he was a great guy, so no harm. That's all I've got to Nancy. Have a great net, and we'll talk to you later. KI5OZZ, K5AVF, but thanks for the kind words.
Fine business there, Alex. And yeah, it's skinny enough to go in between a couple of bollards if they're spaced just right. And oh dang, to not be able to open the doors, son of a gun. Hopefully it was in neutral. Oh, but good golly, the poor VW bus picked on a lot, didn't they? Have a great rest of your Wednesday there, Alex. We're clear with K5AVF 73 at you. Let's pick up some more check-ins for today's Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ. We are sharing senior pranks, shenanigans for graduation or skip day or what have you, and if you don't have any of those tales to share, you can share whatever. So come on in with your call phonetically and alphabetically. I'm listening.
Hotel Uniform Bravo, recheck. Short time?
Kilo Charlie 5 Fox Mike looking for KJ5LJF. Over.
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Bravo Zulu KE8 YBZ in and out.
KI5OZZ, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick in Orville, Ohio.
KF8 AHI Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Hotel India, Mike Barberton in and out.
Well, I got a couple of doubles, maybe a triple in there. I got a recheck with a Uniform Bravo, if you could re-identify for me.
Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo Lee in Germany.
Gotcha, Lee. Casey5, you were trying to make a contact with someone. Is that something that can wait for after the net, or do you need to get a hold of someone? Well, it sounds like he's having maybe a little bit of difficulty, or maybe I doubled on him, but I also picked up KE8YBZ. Did I get that correct for the YL out there that was in and out? Fine business. It sounds like you're about at the end of your rope. Make sure and mobile safe out there. We got you in the log, KE8YBZ. I also got Nick in there, KD8 SLG. I got Gerald in there with an in and out. I want to say that was VE3OOL. Did I get that right, Gerald?
For Nancy, it's Victor Echo 3 Oscar Lima. You got it correct. Thank you.
You bet, Gerald. Thank you so much for your in and out, and glad you're listening to us. I know there was somebody else out there that came in with Gerald, and I miss you. Please come back with your call.
FM, over.
Okay, whoever keyed up just now, all I heard was over and nothing else. So key down and wait a second or two for all the links to hook up, and then give me your call again, please.
Was it KC5FM? I'm looking for KJ5LJF. Over.
Yeah, Lloyd, if you needed to go direct with him, I'll let you do that unless it is something that will hold until the end of the net.
I'll wait till the end of the net, but if it's not, then I won't wait till the end of the net because it won't be necessary. Over.
All right. go ahead and go direct KC5 FM with KJ5 LJF.
KJ5 LJF, this is KJ5 FM. Are you still with us, Sailor? Over. Anyone hears him, remind him that he's eligible for QCWA. They're doing a 3 months for $3 special. That's not going to last forever, but it lets you kick the tires. KC5 FM for.
Well, fine business, and hopefully he's able to capitalize on that. Thank you so much for that, Lloyd. We'll clear with KC5 FM, and let's pick up for your recheck, KI7HUB. Anything else you need to share with us? Come on in. KI7HUB for your recheck. Come on in. Are you still with us? Oh, we'll try to pick him up down towards the end of the list. Charlene, thank you so much for your in and out. Hopefully you are able to get safely wherever you're going in the mobile, and that's KE8YBZ. Thank you so much for that. Let's pick up Nick, KD8SLG. I know you've got some kind of shenanigans you can share with us.
W8WKY.
KI5OZZ, this is KD8SLG. This time I had to wait for the repeater out here to ID. Good afternoon, Nancy. All the Boredom Breaker netizens. I think I've talked to Charlene before, in passing. Good to hear her on the radio. Let's see. Since we're telling VW stories, I will start there. Mr. Greendunner was a Spanish teacher. I remember his name because he was one of my favorite teachers. Anyway, he had a VW, and we had light posts in the parking lot, and they were far enough apart that you could put lift the car up and put it in there between from bumper to bumper. So you could get in and out of it, but you just couldn't move it without getting everybody to lift it out again. For our skip day, we would all pile into pickup trucks and go over the mountain to a place called Whipple's Dam, which was basically just a wide spot in the stream. There goes the thunder here. But I was thinking about, 12, 15 people in the back of a pickup truck. I'm sure we wouldn't make it very far today. And I was thinking about Andy talking about not going to prom. I did not go to prom either. However, I did host the post-prom parties. So there's that. I'll take this opportunity to remind everybody about the Beacon Net tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa. Early check-in start a half hour before the net starts. Echolink W8WKY-R, Allstar node 48496. And if you can get here, you can get there because we are linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. So, hope to see a bunch of you there tonight. Thanks, Nancy. Fine question and fine business as always. KD8SLG, back to net control.
Well, thank you, Nick, for that. And yet another tale about the woe-begotten VW bug. Poor things. They are so picked on. Oh, my goodness. Fine business there, Nick. Hopefully I'll hear you on the Beacon Net later on this evening if I don't expire before then. We'll clear with KD8SLG. Fine business as always. That's the bottom of the list as I have it. I'm going to share one more tale about the graduation party that I attended. And no, I did not go to prom either. Didn't really care to. But let me give it a drop real quick, and I'll regale another tale. For our after-graduation party, we all got together, and we were at a farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere that was chaperoned by several parents, and had a bonfire and such like that. And we had what is known as jungle juice. And it is alcoholic. And like I said, the statute of limitations has long since passed. But we had a couple of ladies that thought that they didn't want to have anything to do with the alcohol. So all they did was eat the fruit out of the cooler. Let's just say that they were the most with the toast on that and passed out first. So with that, let's take some more check-ins for today's N5XUK Boredom Breaker Net. The question of the day, or the subject matter, is high school graduation, senior day shenanigans, and you just got a little taste of it from my neck of the woods. So with that, let's take some more check-ins phonetically and alphabetically, if you please. This is KI5OZZ for the net.
KC3QND, Jeannie.
Okay, I think I got two stations there. I want to say that was Mike India Zulu out at Catoosa. One more time on the call for me, if you would, please.
Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu, Chuck Catoosa.
Gotcha, Chuck. Mike X-Ray Zulu, and I believe there was somebody else that doubled up with you there. Anybody else I missed?
Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec November Delta, KC3 QND, Jeannie.
Kilo Charlie 8 in November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOE Marty, Streetsboro, just in and out.
All right, I got KC3QND Jeannie. It is so lovely to hear your voice, and I've got Marty with your in and out, KC8NOV. Thank you so much for that. Let's head back up to the top of the list and pick up Chuck out in Catoosa, KI5MXZ. Welcome to the show this afternoon. Come on in.
Well, hello, Nancy. I was going to ask your name, but you already said it. I don't believe I've ever talked to you before.
Chuck, I don't know if I have talked with you before either. I have heard you call in, and I did live in Catoosa at one point in time, so that kind of threw up the interest there about what part of town you live in. But I lived just across into the Wagner County line on the east side of 193rd.
Roger, I live right next to the Blue Whale.
Aha, very good. So I've noticed that there is a truck or some other kind of vehicle with a menu staged there every now and then. Is that a regular thing there?
I think they sell ices there all the time in the little blue building, but as far as the food truck, I think one comes and goes.
Right on, very good. And let's see, I know the that I consistently hit Catoosa for is Oak Tree Produce anymore. Outside of actually, if I have the time to stop by Flo's, I always go and get a bomb burger from over there.
Yeah, Roger. And I have a story about a VW.
Oh, do please regale the tale. How many different ways can a VW bug get stuck?
stuck. My sister's boyfriend had one, and I used to weigh about 350 pounds, and I got in the back seat where the battery is, and it shorted out and caused quite a fire.
Oh no, that's absolutely horrible. And here I thought you couldn't give enough of a licking to keep a VW bug from ticking.
Oh, that one almost did it in. Luckily we got the fire out before it burned up too much.
Well, and hopefully you didn't get injured via said fire.
Kind of burned up my rear end, but I had plenty of that to go around. So with that, this is Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu.
Well, Chuck, thank you for regaling the tale, and boy, it takes a heck of a man to regale a tale like that. So good on you, and thanks for sharing that. We'll clear with KI5MXZ. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Check 73 at you, and let's pick up KC3QND. Jeannie, I haven't heard you for a minute. How's things going?
KC3QND here. Well, hello, Miss Nancy. It's so good to hear your cheerful voice. I just happened to be walking through here and heard the board breaker and heard your cheerful voice. I thought I got to check in. So here I am, checking in with my favorite net control person. I'm doing good. We're all doing good. It's pouring down rain, trying to throw a little thunder our way. Don't know if we're going to get any lightning. It looks like it's out of the air. The lightning is distant. But it's quite the weather here up here. And I can't wait till it turns warm. I wonder if it's ever going to get warm. Back to you, Miss Nancy.
Well, Jeannie, it's been absolutely beautiful out here. It's been in the 80s during the day and back down to the 60s at night. And, except for the storms here and there that definitely turn loose with the waterworks. But right now it's an absolutely lovely day. So thanks for joining us, Jeannie. Good to hear from you. KC3QND and Marty, KC8NOV. Were you an in and out, or did you have anything for the net?
Sorry, Nancy. Yes, I was in and out, but I do have a story. At graduation, we let a greased pig loose in our library, and it was hard for them to catch. KC8NOV.
Fine business there, Marty. Thanks for sharing that with us. And, boy, yeah, I bet it took a minute to try and catch that little squealer. Fine business there, Marty. Thank you for that. We'll clear with KC8NOV, and it is the top of the hour, so let's go ahead and make this last call for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ, the Oz. The handle is Nancy, and our subject matter is graduation or senior day pranks or party favors or any shenanigans that you might want to pass on to us now that the statute of limitations has let go. So, any other check-ins? Last call for today's net. Come on in.
Here's Speedway 4, VQ, good afternoon. Here's Speedway 4, VQ, good afternoon.
KF8, AHI, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha Hotel India, Mike Barberton, in and out.
Well, I got a few there. I know I got KC8FQV in there, Mark, and I got Mike that came in after the clash, KF8 AHI with your in and out. Thank you so much for that. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Any other stations I missed in that last set? Come on in.
Yeah, PY4 VT, Papa Yankee 4, Victor Tango, Southeast Brazil. Hello?
Papa Yankee 4, station in Brazil. One more time on your call for me, please.
PY4 VT, Victoria, Texas, Victor Tango.
Fine business. I got PY4VT in here, and any other stations I missed on that set? All right, well, I head up to the top and pick up KC8FQV. Mark, welcome to the show this afternoon. We're sharing graduation and senior pranks or shenanigans. What you got for us?
All right, Nancy, KCFQV. Hell, I can't recall. Well, I remember one year they did flagpole. They put tires on the flagpole at the school. Yeah, they put a bunch of tires. Well, you know, they had to climb the flagpole and then drop them down. So I remember. I don't think our class did that, but it was one of the class. Of course, you know, we were a smaller school. We only had 150 kids graduate. Now, of course, they're up to 250 to 300 in graduation. I don't know what they do now. Although I know now, this year, I think they put all, you know, because they've done the sports. They take pictures of the kids in their varying sports and put them, you know, the football team, they put on the football, on the fence around the football field. And, of course, indoor sports, they hang up in the gym. Even the band and theater stuff, they put up in the auditorium. So I don't know, you know, they put a rock at the school. You know, well, leave the kids paint that instead of the building, and that what they did that for. I remember we used to do a parade. Back when we graduated, we had a parade. We drove through the city. We had a car, and me and my brother had a car, and we put the teeth and the I don't know, it might have been the Green Man stuffed animal or whatever in the trunk or in the engine, and had the, you know, it was really you know, a good time back then. Yeah, and after I checked in, I went out and I got a couple acres of grass mowed. I don't know whether they have probably an acre or two there. It hasn't been cut yet, so, but it was in a drier area of the field. Yeah, there's some areas of fields when I was coming back from Dayton that I think we could have been growing rice. Some fields were pretty wet. Yeah, I went and looked at the OGO cameras. You know, we have them cameras throughout the states. I said, oh, look at that. Down south, there wasn't too much happening down towards 71, 76. But I looked over towards Sandusky, Route 250. It was raining over there. I think it was raining over by Elyria, because you probably know that area, because you've been up here. I said, I'm going to go out and see if I can beat this thing. And, well, it's all done. So it'll need another grinding, because that stuff wasn't ever cut this year yet. But we'll send it back your way, Nancy, and great doing the net, KSFQV.
Well, thank you, Mark. And, yeah, boy, I haven't heard of the tires on the flagpole trick. So maybe we're giving the new generation some ideas. Thanks for that, Mark. We'll clear a KC8FQV, and let's pick up PY4VT. I believe that's Ron out of Brazil. Good afternoon, and welcome to our net this afternoon. Come on in.
Well, thank you very much for the chance of saying a few words here in the net. I'm just passing by here to say hello to some folks. I was really looking forward to meeting some friends in UK, but they are not present at the moment. And
quite interesting, the story from the school, and I couldn't copy his call sign anyway. But I just say 73 is just for, I've just appeared here all of a sudden and not going to stay for too long, or I have some appointment. And but anyway, thank you very much for that, and I'm going back here. I'm coming back here in very near future in order to have a more extended chat with all of you guys. So back to you. I guess your name is Keith. So nice to meet you, Keith, and thank you. Back to you for the final. This is PY4, BT Sunny Clear. Have a good night. Or afternoon. You're supposed to be in the United States, by the way.
Oh, Ron, the name here is Nancy, November Alpha, November Charlie Yankee, and I happen to be the NCO for the second hour of the N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. On this hub, wherever you have tuned in, happens to be tuned in to the Boredom Breaker Hub for our net. We only run a couple hours every day, starting at high noon Central Time, so you are more than welcome to pop back in and say hello to our NCOs. So we will clear with PY4VT, and thank you for hopping in there, and it's good to hear from our Hamley down in Brazil. 73 to you, and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. That is the net for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to everyone who has checked in. I want to say thank you to the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association for connecting our Ohio Hamley through their network of repeaters and Allstar links out there. I also want to thank the Rogers County Wireless Association for sponsoring the net on our home repeater of 147 Mark 090 in Claremore, Oklahoma. Let me give it a drop.
W8WKY.
And thank you to my own node for sticking its nose into my business every time it's my turn to key up. Thank you so much for that. Anyway, thank you to all of the wonderful check-ins we had today for sharing your tales of shenanigans. I hope we were able to entertain everyone. We thank everyone who is tuned in via Echolink or Allstar for the net this afternoon. We wouldn't have a net without all of you wonderful check-ins. So with that, I will return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use, whatever that may be. And remember, folks, when rebellion becomes, when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. Had to get that straight there. This is KI5OZZ 73.
This is KD8SLG. I want to thank everybody who participated in the M5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net today. We had a blast. Don't forget the Beacon Net tonight, 10 o'clock. Early check-in start at 9:30. I'll be there. It's KD8SLG, clear. KC8FQV, KC8FQV. You out there, Mark?
HW8WKY.